Hello everybody, today I'm reviewing Frank, which is directed by Lenny Abrahamson, yep, I said that right, and it stars Donald Gleeson, Michael Fassbender, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Scoot McNairy, Lauren Paul, was that Paulie? Lauren Paul, no, I think it's Lauren Paul, Frances Civil, and yeah, that's pretty much the main cast of the film. Donald Gleeson plays John, and Michael Fassbender plays Frank. The story of Frank is John is a guy that he wants to make his own music. He's having trouble making his own music at home. He's always trying to make music at home things, but one day he sees this band on the beach and something's going on there, and they ask him if he would like to come and play a keyboard for them, and he says yes. But now there's something very weird about this band and has Frank in it. Frank wears a massive head on his head. It's a massive paper head, and Michael Fassbender plays Frank. Frank is hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. There's one scene that had me laughing so much. It's a very heartwarming film as well. And with this today, I don't want to go into too much because I feel like if I went into too much with this, I would ruin the film because there's many little things hidden into this film and many great things. Maggie Gyllenhaal is also great in this as well, and Scoot McNairy is always great. I think the guy is a brilliant actor, and I really, really like him in here. It's a very quirky and weird and surreal comedy, but it's one that works so incredibly well. Michael Fassbender as Frank is absolutely amazing. He just takes on this character, and yes, he is wearing this big head on his head, but it's absolutely brilliant, and he just works so well as the character, and there's just so many hilarious scenes in this film. This is one of the funniest comedies that I have seen this year. I like I said, I saw Neighbours and I found that funny, and there's a lot of people that haven't found it as funny as I did, but I haven't laughed as much at a film as I have in a long time. This film, there's one scene that just had me laughing so much, and I wasn't expecting it to have me laugh as much as it did. It's just one scene that worked so well and was absolutely hilarious, and Michael Fassbender can do comedy incredibly well in this. Frank is a film that I absolutely loved and just has a really heartwarming and nice ending to it as well. The songs that they also play as the band, there's one song that's just so chilling, and Michael Fassbender singing as Frank, it just works so well and is just something so nice, and it's music that is really, really nice and good to listen to. I don't have a bad thing to say about Frank. It's not boring, it flows nicely, it does so many great things, and it's just a whole lot of fun and a really great ride as you see John trying to adapt with this band and adapt with Frank and learn about Frank and why he wears the head on his head, and it's just really great. And Michael Fassbender is an incredible actor, and you see him taking on this character so incredibly well, and it was just amazing. I haven't seen Michael Fassbender like this before, and I've seen him in so many different roles, but here is one of the most interesting roles that I have ever seen him in, as this guy with this mask on his head. But Frank gets a 10 out of 10 from me. This is a very short review today, because like I said, I didn't want to go into too much and ruin the film for people, but Frank is a film. It came out in the UK today, but I don't know when it's coming out in America, but if it does come out in America, I highly, highly suggest you check it out. It's one of the best films I've seen this year so far as well, and I'm really, really happy that it came out, and it's a really interesting and nice and heartwarming and absolutely hilarious film, and I really, really enjoyed it, and the story is just so interesting as well, and I highly, highly suggest that you check it out. If you've seen Frank, say down in the comments below if you enjoyed it, and yeah, that's all for me today. I'm sorry if this review wasn't very good, but like I've said, I didn't want to give away too much, but I did absolutely love Frank, and it's one of my favourites of this year so far. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.